to ask you a couple other questions.
Okay.
Relationships. What's a relationship breaker for you? What's the one thing that you just cannot do?
Oh, let's see. What's one thing I cannot do? I mean, obviously cheating. Um, Not returning calls, going missing, no text message replies, stuff like
Okay,
that.
okay. Let me
Playing games
hold
on your phone with other females. If that's the agreement that both of us have together, understanding that it's a two-way street. When you break the other street and expect me to stay on the street, no thank you and bye.
Okay, but listen. What if I'm working and I can't answer the phone? What if I'm somewhere else
That's
doing something and
fine.
I can't answer the phone? Like
Exactly.
you
That's
can't come.
totally fine. You explain that once you eventually speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not insecure. But do not trip on me when I'm in the studio till 8 o'clock in the morning. Do not.
This is a whole nother conversation. Are you more?
Do not be accusational when my phone rings and I don't pick up. But I deserve an explanation too. It's just, it has to be a two-way street. If you're trying to set the rules that you don't follow, I'm not with that program. That's all. I don't trip off of nothing. But when you start tripping off a very little thing, but don't do your part, I'm not with that halfway program.
Okay, now you're always calm, cool, and collected to me, but I'm telling you right now because I'm looking in your face. I see there could be some crazy in there. I see that there could be.
There's never a crazy unless there's a cause.
Nah,
you got to push a whole lot of buttons a whole lot of time to get me there. And if you get me there, you are the problem.
I'm gonna tell you this. See, people, let me just tell people, I just let the light skin fool me. I just found out a lot about this woman. I really let the light skin fool me.
What?
I would not play with this woman because I see it in her eyes. I
you
see
should. Where are you from?
I'm from New York City. I don't want
okay,
no
I'm from DC.
for you.
That's not far.
I'm good on that. Are you more into looks or brains?
I'm into everything. I'm into full package.
But which one is more important to you? Is looks more important or brains? Which one?
For what dynamic are we talking about?
Relationship.
Okay, for a relationship, brains, because you can be a beautiful person to me on the outside. If, first of all, your character's intact, because you could be smart, but your character's messed up. You know what I'm saying? I think brains are great, but, logic isn't everything. Where's your heart? Your character, your heart, your soul. I think that's first before just intelligence, because what are we talking about when we say intelligence? Book smart, that can be learned,
Which intelligence is more of a turn on to you? Is it book smarts or is it common sense?
Common sense, because you can learn things out of a book, and apply those things at any point in your life. We never stop learning. I think having logic, having common sense is very smart to survive in any type of world, in any environment. That's something that I think life will teach you. But some people don't seem to get that. Like there's a hole in their heads. and for a woman, you must feel safe if you're with a partner in a relationship. And if common sense is not talking in certain scenarios, it can be very unattractive. It could be a turnoff,
Okay. Would you ever take back somebody who cheated, or did you take back somebody that cheated? And what happened?
I have taken back someone who has cheated, to be honest. I never got over the hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because that lives with you, and then you develop a complex, and you might lash out at the person or consume a whole lot of insecurity, and the relationship becomes dysfunctional because of the dysfunction. So it just didn't work out. I think when that behavior is repeated after you take them back, it's time to leave, because then you're just disrespecting yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Does a man have to give you his password to his phone if he's in a relationship with you?
No, he doesn't. Mm-mm.
You don't need it.
I don't need it. I
Have
wouldn't
you,
be in a relationship anyways that I feel I couldn't trust the other person. And I trust my gut and instinct, but I also, set my life up and my finances up so I can always walk if I can't tolerate something. I'm never in a place of need. It's because I chose you, because I want to be here, not because I need to be here. So um, that doesn't bother me. I want a person to be exactly where they want to be. And if that's not with me, that is totally fine. It may hurt. I'm not going to lie. But you need to be over there if that's where you're choosing. I'm not with the mix up. If this is the agreement that we have a relationship based off of, you don't want me over here. So why are you over here? No, you need to stay over there. And I'm going to be right here by myself. I don't even need to choose anybody else because I
he,
can choose me.
he,
You know what I'm saying? That's a healthy place to be. So it just has to be fair. And every relationship and the understanding is different. This doesn't apply to everybody. It's based on what you guys agree to when you step into the situation, and you need to be fully aware. That's what I've learned.
so basically, I need to keep, if I'm going, well, not me, if a guy is going to do that, they need to keep their punk ass all the way over there where you can't see them because you are really not about that. People, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Maya, and we do this every night at 7 p.m. I have a bunch of celebrity interviews. We do advice, we do celebrity gossip, we do news, we do everything. And right after I get off with Maya, we're going to go to the letter of the day. And here's my last question. Do you usually stay friends with your exes?
I'm cool with one of my exes. Yeah. Um, I'm cool from a distance with another one, but the rest I can't even verbalize or communicate with because it's just a train wreck.
They have taken you to your highest level of festivity, so you
I
cannot
just
approach that level of festivity with them, basically.
exactly.
Okay.
I like peace. I like peace. I like calm. I like functionality. That's all.
Right, not dysfunction. So speaking of which, being that you're here, I'm just gonna go through this. You give me your point of view, and then I'm just gonna go to the people. I'm gonna let you guys come on my live. I'm gonna let you guys comment on this. Let's just go right to it. This is a letter from somebody who happens to be on this live. Everybody that I read a letter from is on the live. They watch and they get the comments directly from you and everybody else. Dear Fatman School, recently I discovered my husband of 6 years and my best friend of 13 years have been having an affair for the best part of the last 7 years on and off. They both swear it's been over for a while. However, I knew less than 2 years ago something was going on. It seems childish, but he will not delete her contact details from his phone. I am paranoid that he's talking to her. He has a photo of her against her contact, but not against anyone else. So basically, he has a photo of her in his contacts, but not a photo of anybody else in any of his other contacts. I've been trying to move past it, and as much as we get on OK Daily, I am full of anger and worry. I am finding it very hard to move on. I go from loving to hating multiple times each day. What should I do? Should I leave him or should I stay? You give it to me. You're here. You might as well be the first person. What do you think?
You want me to comment?
Go on.
That's so hard because I'm not in that woman's shoes. I don't know what she's been through in life. I don't know how she truly feels on a consistent basis because she's all over the place. I do feel like you need to separate from this person to give that person time to make a wise decision. And I think you need to do the same thing for yourself. That doesn't mean that you guys can't reconvene. I don't know if kids are involved. I don't know if a house note is involved. I have no clue. So I can't give an answer, but I do think time away to reassess, to go over each person's actions, to communicate from afar, and give that person a chance to make a real decision on commitment along with yourself and your self commitment and what you're willing to put up with. If there's a question in your head, you're obviously contemplating. So you're not sure if you should throw it all away and forgive this person, but also you're not very aware of what forgiveness means and what the complex and some of the things and insecurities that I spoke about earlier will be developed from this and taking a person back that is disrespecting you. So you have to assess all of those things based on your personal relationship. I can't give you the answers because I don't know fully what's involved, but I do feel like time away, separation is very healthy when you don't know, because staying there is probably not going to fix the issue at hand, but that doesn't mean that you give up everything 100%. I always have allowed a person to go ahead and play the field and let them make the decision. And then they come crying back. And then I'm already done. I'm already done. Okay, okay, this is what you want to do. All right. I want you to play the field because that's what you want to do. I want you to be where you want to be. And it's obviously not with me 100%. So now you have to think about me possibly doing the same thing that you have been doing. And that shit
I'm like,
hurts, doesn't
yeah,
it? That
see,
shit.
because we, see,
So,
when
but
you,
but until that person is in the same shoes, they will never grasp the concept of that pain, and they got to go through it.
here's the thing about you. I have a feeling about you, and I know nothing. I know nothing. I know not a damn thing. Like a Spanish guy, I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. But I do know this. I
Yes.
feel like I feel like when somebody plays, they're not gonna like the way you play back, because you
Woo.
seem like you really play back
Yeah.
in a nasty way. And see, when
That's
you
when
play
it's
back,
fun.
yeah. When you play back, it's not gonna be with Joe the
It's
police
not
officer.
even about playing. It's about teaching.
It's no, it's not
It's
gonna be
about
that.
teaching. You don't have to be doing nothing with anybody. You could be by yourself in your meditation, but they're now paranoid because you have granted yourself the same freedoms that they feel that you're going to take advantage of. Why? Because they messed up. Two, they haven't been honest with you, and they know that you deserve to cheat or do whatever exactly they have been doing. And that part they don't like, the fathoming of the possibilities, because now you just open the door over here. Now you just open the door, even though the door
Yeah,
might be closed. And I'm not trying to do nothing with nobody. I just want you to
I
learn
know.
a lesson. And that lesson is very valuable. And you teach people how to treat you, especially when you keep forgiving.
Uh, Listen, if I want a lesson, I can go to the local community college. The thing with you
We'll
is that
go.
it's in the mind. It's in the mind over here. What did she do? Oh shit, she's gone for 3 days. I don't need that in my life. Personally, I
Yeah.
think this man is going to get stabbed, and it's nothing worse than getting
Nah,
stabbed and having coronavirus. So I think, from my personal
it's not
opinion,
that serious.
yeah, no. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me explain something to you. You are one of the most peaceful, and I'm going to leave you on this note because you're basically a shining light. You're like a beam of light. There is nothing worse than a woman who is scorned. Okay, if you cheat on a woman, if and especially if you cheat with their best friend, you are actually begging to be stabbed. Okay, I have seen some shit happen to people just over cheating. I have almost got hit, and it wasn't even me cheating, it was my man cheating, and I almost got hit with a fucking dish that was going about 35 miles an hour.
Oh, you're
Okay,
talking about physically being stabbed, like the next episode of Snapped?
yes,
Is that what you're
like
talking about? Oh,
listen,
I thought you were
listen.
just talking about heartache.
No. See, this kind of thing right here. When you cheat on somebody with their friend, that's a whole different level of hurt there. So I personally think
You
by
said with
next
someone's
time,
friend?
yeah, it
Oh,
was her
yeah.
friend. It was her
Yeah,
friend.
that's team too much.
Yeah. And she said that
I missed
lockdown
that
isn't
part.
helping. She said lockdown isn't helping because they're in the house all day and all they can do is look at each other.
I missed that part. I didn't even hear friend.
Yes. This man needs to put away all sharp tools, knives. I don't care if it's a screwdriver, anything with a sharp point. That man needs to get it the fuck out of his house. But I'm gonna let the rest of the people answer now. I want to thank you for coming on. You know I love you. You are one of the few people that I would have in my house. I don't like people like that, but you I love because that's just what it is.
I love you back. This was fun.
Okay. I will talk to you later, girl. Be safe.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay. Love you.